Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with another reading. I just want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you for continuously supporting this page. I have not been the most consistent, and I know I always say this, but I've gone back to work full-time. So before, when I was doing these readings, I was doing part-time, and now I'm doing full-time again. So it's been pretty hectic, exciting but hectic. So many apologies for being really busy. However, I do have another Rose Forever box. You guys know how much I love roses. Like, the obsession is real. And every single time I buy roses, I'm always upset when it dies. But these roses, get this, they last for 1 year. So if you're like me who loves roses, or you know somebody who loves roses, then what are you waiting for? Go over to roseforever.com and get you guys some roses. Shipping is free. But you guys will have a discount if you use my code Gemini20 for $20 off. They're all the way from New York and they smell divine. Like, I am obsessed, okay? This is still going strong and we have another one. So, and for those of you who work really well with crystals, as you guys know, I always wear the same 3 ones. I don't even think I take them off as much. I feel like you shouldn't do that. I feel like you should take them off, clean them and everything. But with me, I like to just leave them on my hand. So I have rose quartz, green jade and citrine, and these are the stones that I selected for myself because the properties that it gives is what I felt like I was lacking at the time when I got them. So citrine's really good for creativity and abundance, and then green jade is also good for abundance, and rose quartz is good for healing and self-love and attracting love. So I can attest that these work well for me. So if you're into crystals, and again, they don't just have to be bracelets, they can also be necklaces, earrings. But if you're into that, then use my code GeminiEM20 for a discount, and you guys can get that at otterspirit.com. The link is in the description down below. And of course, I just want to take the time to say that I am a Miss Uganda UK finalist of 2025. And this year, the charity that we're working with is the Salama School for the Blind in Kampala, Uganda. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm pushing it down you guys' throats to like donate. I did do tarot readings briefly for a discount for charity, and shout out to all of you who purchased a reading and you donated to the charity. It really does mean the world to me. I'm no longer doing that. Payment is now coming towards me. However, I'm taking this time to just let you guys know, if you guys want to donate, no matter how tiny it is, no matter how little it is, even if it's £50, 50p, sorry, or 50 cents, whatever you guys can afford, it would be much appreciated, okay? So, with that being said, let's start the pile selection, which is starting at 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Guys, I talk a lot, in case you're new here, okay? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I have another page. I have Gemini Empress, which is the one you're watching me on, and then I have Gemini Empress Collective. So those are messages that I usually just do because I feel like it, not really following a schedule. It's just something that if I feel like I have a collective message to give, then I just will do that. So that's for specific people. And then I have Awkward Confidence, which is my other page. Feel free to browse. I'm not going to tell you what I do on there so that you guys have no option but to be nosy and just check it out for yourself. Okay, now I'm going to start the pile selection at 333. Sorry, I couldn't see that. Pile 1 is Heartfelt. May your heart guide you. Pile 2 is Timing. May this be the right moment. Don't know if you guys can see that, hopefully. And pile 3, we have Purpose. May you discover your true north. Okay, so go ahead and pick your piles. I'm going to start. So, pile 1 at 4 minutes and 4 seconds, okay? You guys chose Heartfelt. May your heart guide you. So this is just more of any full moon messages that we need to do. I haven't done this in a while. Okay, we have Lifting the Veil, Questioning Everything. Anything unaligned must go. And then we have Wrong Decisions. Reckless behavior can lead to bad consequences. Think before you act. Okay, and then we have Settling. Avoid settling for less than you deserve in love. Okay, and then we have Artist, Creative. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then we have from Tarot, the King and the 2 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth sign energy. And then we have King of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air sign energy. So that's a lot to unpack. What are full moon messages that you guys need to know? Okay, so let's first start with finances, right? You guys are going to be coming into a bit more abundance, which is a good thing. You guys are probably hustling, probably grinding, doing what you need to do. Sorry, my hair is annoying me. I need to get new hair. But anyways, yeah, so you guys are probably doing what you need to do, hustling and grinding, trying to stay afloat. You guys are actually going to be coming into more money, but a lot of people think that if you have more money, that means, okay, all my problems are solved, I can pay for everything I need. But if you are a reckless spender, or you're just not really financially literate and you're just overspending your money, it's actually not going to be good for you, because we have wrong decision, reckless behavior. Try not to put too much investments when it comes to your money into things thinking, oh, but I have more money now, or oh, like, don't impulsively spend just because it's there. It's nice to have money, but you don't have to spend it just because it's there. It's okay to keep things tucked away and savings, because you just never know when life will hit you, okay? Nothing is set in stone. So some of you may be thinking about starting a business or investing your money into something really grand that requires taking a risk. Spirit is saying, advising you not to do that just for the time being. This could be something that will change over time. However, at the moment, or in the near future, or upon this full moon, you're being advised to not put your whole finances, like your big money, into something specific, okay? Save your resources, keep being the King of Pentacles, keep hustling, keep grinding, but try not to be impulsive or gamble or put your money into something big right now. Even if it means starting a business, right now is not the right time if it requires a lot of payout, okay? We do have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so a lot of you guys could be, you guys could be in this energy where you earn it easily, but you also may lose it easily, but it requires a lot of work. Some of you guys are going to be really booked and busy, okay? You guys are going to be like, you won't have time to do a lot of things in the near future because you're going to be completely busy. So be prepared for people to be wanting and demanding a lot of your time and attention that you can't give, and people taking that the wrong way. Make sure you are communicating that to people. Say, oh, you know, I'm not ignoring anyone, I'm just really, really busy. I will get back to you when I'm able to do that. And also don't feel pressure to always get back to people in a short space of time, okay? We do have the King of Swords though. And I feel like this is more so coming towards your love, okay? For some of you who are single and you're mixing, you're getting to know different people, or you're just single, you're not talking to anyone right now, Spirit just wants you to know that when the time does come, when love is coming, because it's sensing that love wants to enter, and for some of you, you're already talking to someone or people. It's saying try not to settle, try to date with logic. And I know that takes away, you know, the fun or the emotions out of dating, of love, but you're being advised to write a checklist. What is it that I want in a partner? What is it that I can give to a partner? What is compatible for me, etc. So say, for example, like, I want my partner to be loyal, I want my partner to be reliable, I want my partner to be financially stable, because I am also these things. I want my partner and I to have really shared common values, morals, maybe even religion, whatever it may be, and make a list somewhere, or mentally, whatever, and stick to that and stand on business. Do not lower your standards or change what you want based upon loneliness, based upon the vibes, based upon someone's good looks. Stick to that and you'll be able to find the love that you actually want. Some of you guys may really want a specific type of love, but you may feel like you're giving up, like, oh, it's probably not there, or there are no good men in this world, or there are no good women in this world. But Spirit is saying what you want actually does exist, but you should not lower your standards just because you feel like it's taking a long time, because we have settling. Avoid settling for less than you deserve in love. Some of you may be in a connection and you may feel like you're settling, or you may feel like, oh, well, I can't do any better, so let me stay here. Spirit is saying you can have exactly the love that you are looking for, and yeah, fair enough, it may take longer for some people, it may take short for others, but how willing are you able to stick to what you're actually searching for? You know, standing on business. And I don't mean like make unrealistic expectations for yourself. Don't be like, oh, I'm a pauper, I'm extremely broke, I'm very poor, but I want a man with 8 figures. You know, do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's not bad to want that, you know. However, is it compatible? Is it realistic? Is it, you know, think about these things. You're being asked to be a bit more logical when it comes to dating. So even when someone shows you red flags, you know, oh, you know, this is not good, don't be like, oh, let me ignore it because nobody's perfect. Yeah, we get nobody's perfect, but is someone open and teachable to understand, okay, you know, this is something I need to work on, and I'm going to continuously work on this. It's going to be a work in progress, but I'm open to seeing where I am and working on that, versus somebody who's like, well, I think I'm right and I don't care about your standards and I'm just going to be who I am and you have to accept me, you know? Just, you're being advised to just not settle, okay? Some of you may have been settling or tempted to settle because you may feel like, oh, I'm getting older, I want to have children, I want to, you know, you're being advised to not settle because what you want actually does exist, okay? Some of you may be, okay, this is for creatives out there. Some of you guys may be into a field that is more creative. So music, dance, painting, business savvy, content creation, crocheting, fashion, anything that is creative. You guys are being asked to delve more into those passions instead of just ignoring it. Some of you guys may get an urge to do something, but you may feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe that's silly. You don't have to do everything just to showcase it to the world. But you're being asked to tap more into your creativity because it's going to really, really help you. Because we have heartfelt, may your heart guide you. So some of you guys may get a random burst of urge in the near future, maybe in a few weeks time, a few days time from now, to do something creative. And Spirit is encouraging you to do it because it's going to generate a lot of ideas for yourself. And it's not only going to be therapeutic and just keep your inner child alive, it may end up being something that you can turn into income at some point. So Spirit is saying, follow what your heart desires, even if you don't showcase it, you know? I'm trying to see if I can pick up anything auditorily, but you do have someone missing you though, because I'm hearing That Should Be Me Holding Your Hand. And I think that's a song by Justin Bieber, That Should Be Me. So I feel like you have someone who is either missing you, but I'm also getting somebody who wants to be in a position that you may be in. I don't know if this is envy. I hope not. But I'm getting, let me clarify before I say too much, okay? Can you tell me more about this energy I'm picking up on? Okay, we have the Star card. Okay, you guys are really inspirational to some people. You have some people having a job that is a lot more stressful, whereas they may be seeing you as someone who they are inspired by and want to live a life that's similar or closer to yours because you appear to have a lot more freedom than they do. So that's what's also coming. Somebody also wants to heal something with you, fix something with you, whether it's a relationship or a friendship. And someone feels a bit of distance from you. Maybe some of you guys have been a little bit more colder. But Spirit is not saying that you should or you shouldn't fix it. It's kind of neutral. It's just kind of coming up more as an acknowledgement in your reading as opposed to whether you should do anything about it or not. But right now you're being advised to tap more into your inner child and be logical when it comes to love. But yeah, when it comes to your finances, don't take too many big risks because it may not pan out the way you think it will, okay? But that's all I'm getting. I'm going to move on to the next pile. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you do want a personal reading, just email me. If you want to join my membership, my membership starts at £2.99, okay? So 13 minutes, pile 2. You guys chose timing. May this be the right moment. We also have called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. We have surprise, an unexpected turn can bring positive change. Be ready for change. Then we have connection. Love is the bridge connecting souls. Cherish those connections. And then we have Virgo, which is earth sign energy. Then we have from Tarot the 2 and the 3 of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air sign energy. That makes 5 of Swords, so there could be some change around something. And then we have the Hierophant, which is Taurus, earth sign energy, okay? So, what is it that you need to know? Okay, some of you guys may have, we have the 3 of Swords, so some of you guys could have been going through something that's really, really testing you. So it doesn't just have to be in love, although it could be. Some of you guys could be suffering from a period of either depression or like something's lacking in your life or just things are not working out. It's calamity after a calamity kind of energy. You guys are waiting for something to happen for you and it's just not happening. So if you're unemployed, you're waiting for your job. If you are single, you're waiting to be married or be with someone or have kids. If you are trying to move house to somewhere better, you're waiting on that. There's an energy of waiting, feeling like your patience have been tested for time and time and time again. I feel like you guys have been going through the traditional way of doing things and that's why you're waiting for results. Like say for example, if you are unemployed, you've been applying to jobs online and just waiting, just hoping that, you know, you eventually get accepted, going on interviews. But Spirit may be trying to test you to see if you can think outside the box. So say, for example, if you're trying to get like a traditional job or like a middle class job or, 9 to 5, whatever it may be, and you feel like, yeah, that's the path I'm meant to lead on. Spirit is saying you're actually meant to do something even better, something even greater with higher pay, but it may require you being your own boss. So it doesn't require working for someone. There's some sort of craft or skill that you're really gifted in, you're really talented in, but you never really considered it as something that you can make money from, or you never really considered taking it seriously. But Spirit is saying the more you ignore this, the further you are from getting what you're actually meant to be, like your higher self, like the kind of job you're meant to do. So say for example, if you are somebody who you wanted to become, I don't know, a psychologist, and you're waiting for a job in regards to psychology, and you've been applying, rejected, applying, rejected, applying, rejected. You may be called to take on a different path, maybe study something similar but very different to what you're doing, and then you may end up getting a job through that, or you may end up being called to learn a new skill or hobby or something that you already knew how to do but you kind of lost the passion for, but picking it back up and being able to do it may actually lead you to a potential source of income. So for example, I'm going to use my best friend an example. My best friend's really good at writing. She's also really good at directing, making scripts, movie production, media, but she's doing something, or she's done things in the health professional, like the healthcare. So she would rather have a job in the healthcare because that's a job that you have to do, the normal whatever. Maybe you went to university and but what she's really gifted in, it requires writing, requires creativity, for example. So it's like, say for example, if she's trying to get that job and it's not working, it's like she could be being called to do something that allows her to be more expressive and just more herself, okay? But it would be self-employment. Some of you are meant to write books as well, okay? Because we have Virgo here, so this is giving an energy of meticulousness. For some of you, you could have gone through a separation from a Virgo or a heartbreak from a Virgo, and that could just be extra confirmation for some of you. Because Virgo is coming up here and we have connection. So love is the bridge connecting souls. Cherish those connections. So you could have someone who, they don't have to be a Virgo, but Virgo's just here. So I'm just saying it could be. But someone is missing your energy. You could be separated from someone, but you're feeling their energy, or they're feeling your energy, okay? Some of you guys may not be listening to your intuition, because we do have the Two of Swords. So you may be conflicted about which path to go in or what decision to make. But Spirit is saying you're meant to make a decision that is actually for the greater benefit of yourself, even if it's a hard decision to make. So say, for example, if you're in a connection with someone and they are not good for you, but you are drawn to them because it's like, oh my God, I just feel so attached to them, so I have to be with them. If you're in that sort of predicament, then Spirit is saying, well, if you know they're not good for you, then your decision is to stay away from them. It doesn't matter what title you want to give it. It doesn't matter if it's twin flame, soulmate, whatever the title. If it's toxic and it's unhealthy, you're being advised to stay away from it, okay? But this is more like an acknowledgement that whoever you're in separation with or feeling connection of, like, it's valid, okay? Some of you guys, yeah, you just need to step up into a new or a very old skill that needs to be resurrected, that maybe you didn't take as seriously, because you may end up opening a whole door for an opportunity to make money from it. We do have cord, soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. So you guys are actually, all the trials and tribulations you're going through, like for example, if you're in a process of just waiting, your patience is being tested, but it's about what you do in that waiting time is what's going to be beneficial for you down the line. So yeah, we do have timing, may be the right moment. So yeah, you feel like you're waiting and you're just thinking, what should I do? Some of you are making decisions because you're just like, okay, I'm waiting, so I'm bored, so let me do this in the time that I'm waiting. So Spirit's trying to say that all this waiting is not in vain, because we have surprise. An unexpected turn can change, positive change. Be ready for change. Some of you guys are waiting for change. Like your life has been very stagnant, it's been meticulous, it's been the same, and now you want some sort of difference. You want to move forward. But Spirit is saying, financially at least, you're going to experience a big change. I feel like there's an increase in finances, aka a new job. So that's something that you have something to look forward to. Unfortunately, I can't tell you when this is coming in because this is a general reading. However, do expect a change in your career. As for love, it's more like coming up as an acknowledgement that you're feeling someone's energy or they're feeling yours. but that's it. You're missed, or you missed someone, but it's not really telling me anything about new love. It's just more so focused on yourself and your own development and your career advancement, okay? But that's what I'm getting for pile number 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you do want a personal reading, email me. If you want to join my membership, the starting tier is at £2.99. Now the last pile is at 20 minutes and 14 seconds. Pile 3, you guys chose purpose. May you discover your true north. Don't know if you guys can see that. We have Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. We have Fruits of Labor. It's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Rich gain is here. Ooh, we have Unseen. Love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking red flags. We have Goals. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then we have Death, which is Scorpio energy, water sign energy. Then we have the 6 and the 2 of Wands, which is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So, right, so what do you guys need to know? You guys, honestly, this feels like a really positive pile. You guys are on the right track to success, or whatever you deem as success, because success looks so different to everyone. We do have the 6 of Wands, which does denote a lot of success, a lot of acknowledgement, praise. You guys need to get ready for a celebration. I feel like a lot of eyes will be on you. You'll be getting a lot of acknowledgement, a lot of compliments, attention, well dones, you know. I think it's because you may be either going through a glow up in your life, not just your physical appearance, but a glow up in your life where you can actually celebrate the things that you've achieved or you're going to achieve because you've done inner work, you've done shadow work. Some of you guys, you have increased your confidence, you've increased in self-love, and you know, you're coming up as someone who has a good head on their shoulders and has achieved a lot of things. Someone has witnessed your journey from having nothing to where you're at now. And where you're at now, you may think, oh, I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but you've made so much progress, so you should really, really thank yourself. I feel like you're going through a lot of transformation, okay? You're going to be presented with more opportunities in terms of what you want to do long term. I don't know if this is career-based, it's coming up more so as career-based, but it's like you guys are going to be presented with once-in-a-lifetime opportunities, and it's going to be a decision for you to decide which path you want to go in. It's not that if you choose one path, then another path is closed, but it's like you're going to have a lot more variety in which way you want to set your life. So this is making me think of, like, say for example, if you guys are doctors, right? You have your PhD, but you're a doctor or a medical doctor, and you've always gone this traditional academic route. But say, for example, you're also good at having a business or selling things or creating things, or you're an artist, you know, you're creative. It's like you can also go that route of success as well. So either way, you're stable financially, but it's like a matter of like which path is more aligned for you, okay? Yeah, because we have purpose. May you discover your true north. And if you're watching this thinking, I don't know what my purpose is, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, you're going to discover that very soon, okay? Because we have Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. So some of you guys, you're being called to clean up your room and be more structured, like do some cleaning, do some saging, do some incense burning, and do some reflection and meditating. Set up a routine for yourself, because I'm getting it's going to be really helpful on your next journey and where you're headed, because I'm getting a big theme of being grounded, okay? We have fruits of your labor. It's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. So guys, do expect more abundance, but this is coming in the form of more opportunities that will give you money, okay? Because we have goals. You guys are on a roll, and as long as you don't allow anyone to distract you, like you don't allow any attention to distract you, you guys are actually going to be set for life, okay? Because in terms of love, we have unseen. Love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking red flags. So some of you could have seen some red flags in someone, or you will be approached by many people, especially my singles out there, and you got to be careful, because some of these people don't have the best of intentions. So when you see those red flags and they're red, they're not like yellow where like, this is not the best, but this can be worked on. I'm talking about red flags where you see it and you've got a dip. Once you see those things in people, don't give them the benefit of the doubt, okay? Trust me, because they will show you why you should not have given them the benefit of the doubt, okay? So what's coming up here is more of like, just, you know, see things as they are. Don't paint people rose-tinted glasses. But do expect a lot more acknowledgement, a lot more praise, but there's a big change in you that people are going to be admiring, and I think it's your confidence. And you know, it's not even confidence, but Godfidence. It's like you have so much faith in yourself, or faith in God, or faith in the universe, whatever you believe in, and that's what's guiding you through your way. Some people are so convinced you have everything together, but really you could just be winging life and just taking one step at a time. But yeah, the key is remaining grounded, okay? So having up a routine. Yeah, there's something about clearing your space. So making sure that you're feng shuiing your home so that you're able to think a lot more clearly, and the direction of where you want to go will also be made clear, okay? That's all I'm getting. Take care of your surroundings. Take care of your health. Yeah. I don't know what other messages are coming up, but I feel like that's it. Some of you guys, you don't know what your purpose is. You're going to find out very soon. But it's the change that you're making inside is what's leading to that. So everything you're going through is not in vain. It's for a reason, okay? Okay. I don't know why I heard brush your teeth. Okay, some people, I don't know. Someone needs to brush their teeth. Very random. Okay, someone may be pregnant. I heard pickles. I don't know why I associate that with pregnancy. That's so random. But it's just the weird food combinations is coming through. Someone may be pregnant or become pregnant. So I don't know if it's you or someone around you, but it's a heads up. Maybe this is the last key to the puzzle that maybe some of you guys needed to find out for something. Some of you, very small percentage of you, very specific message. If you're thinking about getting a haircut, or like a short haircut, because I had pixie cut for some of you. Some of you guys are being encouraged to do it. I had My Little Pony, okay? Some of you guys may get more in touch with your inner child, or revisit something that's nostalgic. I heard Andrew, so I don't know what that has to do with, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's going to be your next, I don't know, person? I don't know why I heard Andrew. That's very random. But, yeah, there's something about childhood and dolls coming through. So maybe something to do with your past. You may run into someone who you grew up with. But that's what I'm getting. I hope that resonates. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you do want a personal reading, just email me. If you want to join my membership, the starting tier is at £2.99. Thank you guys. Bye guys.